Good morning, everybody. We welcome you to the ASN Digest for this Tuesday, April 8th, as we come to you from Starbucks in downtown Chicago. The good folks here at State and Adams allowing us to host this podcast for you, and we thank you all for tuning in. As always, we're getting back into our frequency of doing this on a daily basis. We're getting a lot of things together, so we just invite you all to stay with us and hang with us as we get everything together. One of the big pieces that I have teased about for so long is finally in place. We got two more pieces to put in place before we can really launch into action. We'll keep everybody posted on all of that. You just heard a repeat episode of Snowman in the Morning this morning. We're probably going to be in repeat mode until May while we finish all of our construction and put everything together. But once we do get it together, you all are going to be so excited about what we have in mind. We'll make the big announcement April 21st. And we're going to do it several times throughout that day. And one of the times we're going to do it from right here in Starbucks in downtown Chicago. So pay attention. April 21st, a big day for us at the Arena Sports Network. Listen for the announcement. We're going to do a lot of stuff leading up till then. If you chose Connecticut in your bracket when the NCAA tournament started, then you can cash in your chips. The UConn Huskies won the national championship last night over Kentucky by a final of 60-54. Shabazz Napier is your most outstanding player. It's the fourth national championship for Connecticut and first under head coach Kevin Ollie. Our congratulations to all the good folks in Storrs, Connecticut, and to the Connecticut men's basketball team. They were the biggest underdog of all coming into the tournament, and they walk out the top dog as the national champion. The women's national championship will be decided tonight in Nashville, and for the first time, it will pit two undefeated teams against each other, as Connecticut will take on Notre Dame in Nashville for the Women's National Championship tonight. We'll have all the coverage for you. You can follow us on Twitter at Arena Sports 13 and follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/Arena Sports Network. Yesterday, we had our premiere broadcast of the CCAC Game of the Week. It was Holy Cross and Illinois Tech in the second game of a doubleheader. Mark Farina joined yours truly on the call, and it was Holy Cross that picked up the doubleheader sweep. Second game final was 5-1. They won the first game 8-0. Let's take a look at some baseball in the CCAC for today. Purdue Cal will be at St. Francis. St. Xavier will travel to Lewis University, and Trinity International will cross the border into Wisconsin to take on Concordia University of Wisconsin. Our broadcast this afternoon at 2:45, weather pending, of course. It is Valparaiso and Northwestern. We'll have that live for you from Rocky Miller Park in Evanston, Illinois, as the Valparaiso Crusaders, off of a loss against Wright State, will try to right the ship and get back into the winning column as they take on Northwestern this afternoon. Also, we want to offer our congratulations to the Valparaiso softball team. They swept Detroit over the course of the weekend. And not only did they sweep Detroit, they did it in shutout fashion. They did not allow a run all weekend long in taking all three games. So the Valparaiso Lady Crusaders in softball doing the deed against Detroit. And our congratulations to them. Now, going back into the CCAC, let's take a peek at some softball that's going on today. Purdue North Central will travel to Trinity Christian. Cal St. Joe with a double dip against Olivet Nazarene. St. Xavier will travel to Roosevelt. That'll be played at the ballpark in Rosemont. Doubleheader with Cardinal Stritch and Robert Morris. And TIU will travel to St. Francis to take on the Fighting Saints in Joliet, Illinois. Some high school baseball to come your way on Wednesday. Monday, there was a Railcats Challenge game scheduled between Hobart and Highland. That has since been postponed because of inclement weather, and that is to be played at the Steel Yard in Gary. That will be played Wednesday night at 6 p.m. at the Steel Yard. We'll have that for you on the Arena Sports Network, and we got a whole lot more stuff that'll be in place and is being put in place very soon If you folks love what you hear on the Arena Sports Network, and we hope that you do, why don't you consider becoming a listener partner for only $30 a year? $30 for a full calendar year. You will help us build our foundation, and also you will help us bring the spotlight where it belongs, and that is back to the student athlete. And before I get out of here this morning, let me tell you all, there is a new website on the way for the Arena Sports Network, so pay attention, folks. Like I said, we got a lot of things that are being put in place right now. That'll do it for this edition of the ASN Digest from downtown Chicago here at Starbucks on State and Adams. The good folks here and I thank you for listening to this edition of the ASN Digest from here in downtown. Don't forget, 2:45 this afternoon, Valpo and Northwestern playing baseball at Rocky Miller Park in Evanston. We'll have the call. Mark Farina and yours truly will have the call from Evanston. That'll do it. We'll talk to you at 2:45 this afternoon. For everyone with the Arena Sports Network, I'm Brian Snow. Have a great day. God bless. Make your next move your best move. So long, everybody.